repent of everything.
Sorry, uncle, let me come in. My brother, sorry for me. Brother, sorry for me.
Also, you misquote the Bible,
You know?
and let me help you to
So
quote the Bible.
really, all I can say is God was allowing them to destroy their enemies.
Rob,
That's the only logical way I can.
no problem. So, Rob, according to you, babies are enemies.
Not according to me.
According to the Bible, babies are enemies.
If God has told someone to get rid of those babies, then there's nothing I can do about that.
So therefore,
I
you
either
as
accept the Bible as truth or not, and that's simple as that.
so
you know?
tell me, how is logical for you to come and try to criticize Islam when you believe that it's okay for God to say kill babies and children for something they never done? So you are here standing in front of camera, justifying the killing of babies and children, and you have a gut to come speak about against Islam.
Well, I mean, look, if you want to look at hadiths, there's hadiths where...
Name one who said kill babies and children.
I think there was a pregnant woman was feeding...
That's not true, it's unauthentic.
No, not pregnant, she was feeding her baby and
Yeah.
they came along and they killed the woman.
And
there was a young boy, he was doing something and...
No,
they
you're just
came
making
along
up,
and
you're just
killed
making up
him.
things.
No, this is two hadiths that I've read.
First of all,
It's definitely two
let us
hadiths
deal
that
with the
I've read.
first thing. You are, look, Rob.
I mean,
So
there's plenty of people
Rob,
that Muhammad had either tortured
Rob,
or killed,
Rob.
and we got that in the hadith.
Rob, do you,
You know?
let me be straightforward.
Anybody who's killing other people, right? If they're saying that they're sanctioned by God, then I'm going to question that as an automatic thing.
So when Moses killed babies and children, why not question it?
I do.
So you're not Christian. You have doubt about Christianity.
No. Just because I question it doesn't mean to say I'm not accepting that God.
Okay,
You
now,
see what I'm saying?
now look. Now what's my point? My point, your criteria is the Bible, correct?
Yeah, sure.
So your criteria for what is good, what is bad, what is
bearing in mind I live by New Testament.
But let me finish. So your criteria, what is good, what is bad, is the Bible, correct?
Well, I live by New Testament now.
I understand that, but I'm saying, okay, for the New Testament, your criteria is the New Testament.
Yeah, I'd say that's a lot of the rules
So
that I live by. Yeah.
Would you use the New Testament to go against the Old Testament?
All I know is that the killing.
I'm not asking you that, Rob.
Stop. No,
I'm asking you, do you use the New Testament as a criteria?
In this way, I've got to answer in this
Go on.
way. The killing stopped in the New Testament where Jesus said you've got to love your enemies.
Is it
So
serious?
everything stopped, all the killing stopped.
So-
and then the next thing I know, I'm looking at the Quran, 9111, and the killings come back
You
again.
keep jumping to the
God,
Quran.
you're getting me confused.
No, God's not getting
God,
confused.
you're
You're
getting me
confusing.
confused, you know?
Okay, when Jesus come back, he's not going to kill?
Well, no, if people attack him,
What he's going to do?
he's going to defend himself.
What he's going to do? Tickle them?
If people attack him,
Yes, what he's going to do?
if people attack him,
Yes.
and they declare themselves as his enemy, he's
Yes.
going to defend himself.
By killing them.
Well, I don't. If that's what it takes, I suppose.
If you fight someone, you're not
Yeah.
going to brush his hair.
No, if that's what it takes, I suppose. You're
Of
right,
course.
you know.
So now, when Jesus is going to come, if Jesus will return today, you're going to get more confused then.
no, like I say,
Okay, so Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
my prophet,
that's why I don't
Jesus,
like you. Can we have time, please?
has
Can
told
someone
me,
time?
has told me
Because you don't allow me to finish
to
my
love
point.
your enemies.
And hide your mother.
No.
Yeah, in the Old Testament,
he's-
go
no,
to Luke.
he's sa-
New
he-
Testament, Luke.
No, what he's saying by that, he's saying that you should take time to leave your family and go and do his work. So you shouldn't just have too much love for your family that you wouldn't leave your family and go and do that work.
So you finish that. Please, let me finish my point. For people to understand, he approached me and he said he has a problem with killing. Okay? That in the Quran. But in the Quran, clearly Allah mentions Surah Al-Mumtahina, categorize the non-believers into two categories. Allah said in the Quran clearly, if someone can get me Surah Al-Mumtahina translation. As for those, na'am, who never fight you because of your religion and never took you out from your houses, then be good to them, be kind to them. Look what Allah is categorizing. However, as for those who try to kill you because of your religion, who are they? The enemies. He said to me, he has no problem for Jesus to fight against enemies. But he has a problem when the Prophet Muhammad fight against enemies. Just as America, when America kill innocent people, they are the heroes. But if someone else do it, they are the terrorists.
But
terrorists all the time, correct?
Yeah.
But in Surah 9:29,
Rob, I haven't finished my point. Rob, I haven't finished my point.
Muhammad declares
Look,
Christians
clearly.
and Jews as their enemies.
No, it's not like that. No. Rob, behave.
Yeah, exactly.
Rob, clearly people can see you getting I know it's a bit hot. I understand that. So now, he said, look what I said. Allah clearly mentioned that. Prophet Muhammad in the hadith, he said in the war, in a war, some people, they justify it by killing innocent people. That's just what Americans did to Iraqis, by killing innocent people, children. Now they justify it. But Prophet Muhammad said, in a war, you're not allowed to kill children, or a woman, or even the priest in his temple.
Yeah.
Looks at the message clear. But my man here, he's a problem now, which I'm going to put him in a big problem now. Come on, Rob. No, inshallah. Rob, my question to you, who is more merciful and more loving
Jesus.
and more caring? I haven't finished. More loving and more caring. Jesus as God or Jesus as human? Both.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Jesus never had a sex slave, so.
No, wait. Jesus as God said to Moses to kill a woman. Brothers, please. If you cannot handle it, you can leave. He said Jesus as God and Jesus as human, they are both more caring, more love. But we know no one is more merciful than God. Correct?
Well,
silence. I like silence.
No. Obviously,
no one means Adhan al-Maghrib. It's Adhan for breaking fast.
Give me a second. I would say that if you look at the New Testament, Jesus was just equally as merciful.
No, I asked that. You're missing my question. My question
to
Rob,
people
here.
as God.
Rob, don't ask a question if I ask.
He was merciful because he died on the cross.
Look, listen. When Jesus was in New Testament, he was a human, correct? In New Testament, he was a human.
Yeah, he took a human form.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
But before New Testament, he was God. In the Old Testament, he was God.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So who is more caring, more loving, more merciful, without any doubt, God, more than anyone else? No. But when Jesus was God, sorry. When Jesus, I understand, it's more loving.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same. He doesn't know.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same.
Okay. Yeah. So now, Jesus as God and Jesus as human, they are equal.
Jesus as God and Jesus as human.
Yeah, they are equal.
Equal to God.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I would say that there might be a difference is because Satan took Jesus into the wilderness and tempted him, whereas I don't think Satan could have done that with the Father. Could he tempted the Father, God?
So Jesus is lesser than God, the Father?
Well, yeah, the New Testament says Jesus made himself lesser than the angels.
God or human? In human form or in God form?
Well, that's just a kind of a straw man argument.
No.
Straw man question.
Listen carefully. Jesus as God, is he equal to the Father?
No.
Well, yeah.
So he cannot be God because if God higher than him.
After he came off the cross, what did he say? I've been given all the authority in heaven and earth.
Can someone answer my question? Jesus as God, is he equal to the Father? If you have in doubt.
After the cross, he said, I've been given all authority in heaven and earth.
Okay, Jesus as human.
In that time, then I would argue yes, but before that time, I would probably say no.
So God was deficient, cannot be God anymore. Jesus cannot be God because from God's nature, no, cannot be deficient.
Hold on. In the New Testament, it says Jesus was made lower than the angels. For a time, I think he says for a time.
I don't want to go off topic. Remember, my main topic about killing.
Okay, that's my answer.
Okay, Rob, no problem. What everyone can understand, the Christians, when they speak to the Muslims, they say, no, Jesus in the New Testament, he said, love your enemies. So they want to make Jesus in the New Testament as if he's more caring, more loving when he was God. Because when you go to the Old Testament, Jesus was God in the Old Testament, correct? But in the Old Testament, it says, kill babies, slaughter them, and children. So my question to you, you are so embarrassed of your God when he was in the Old Testament. My point here is, I have respect, it's time for Maghrib, that you as a Christian missionaries, you have no leg to stand on to criticize our beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, because you have in your own book to say kill babies, kill children, kill a woman.
In the Old Testament.
That was Jesus, correct?
Jesus completely changed that.
Was that Jesus?
And my problem with
Rob,
Muhammad is that Muhammad came and turned
was
it
that
back
Jesus?
to the days of the Old Testament when things were improving. Why?
No. Was that Jesus when he said kill babies and children in the Old Testament?
No.
So Jesus not God then? So which God we speak in the Old Testament?
Well, Jesus was not mentioned as saying that.
So which God we speak in the Old Testament?
God the Father was mentioned as saying that.
So who is more loving, God the Father or Jesus?
Well, they're both loving.
So
equally.
okay, good. So when God the Father was saying to kill babies and children, was he all loving as well?
God
Make adhan في المغرب.
allowed for that killing to take place.
I'm not asking you God allow it or not. I'm a question because you are saying
Just like Muhammad
Just like
allowed
Muhammad.
his companions
So now
to torture and kill people.
Rob, no, Rob. Hey, wait. Rob, let me ask you. You believe Prophet Muhammad is the false prophet?
Yes.
So you cannot justify your problem
There's no
with someone as a false
reason
prophet.
that he should-
So you can give us
The
a logical
Quran
argument.
should bring back killing after we've been
Here's what,
told
ikhwa.
from two major prophets, thou shalt not kill.
Who said that?
Surah 9:111.
No, he said don't kill. Who said don't kill?
Jesus, peace be upon
Which
him,
himself killed?
and Moses.
Which himself killed people as well.
Yeah, I agree that Moses.
Allah,
maybe
Rob,
that's
Rob.
why the tablet
Allah,
was
look.
broken. Maybe that's why the tablet was broken.
Bro, no
the
Allah
Ten
said in the Quran.
Commandments,
Bro,
you know?
no Allah said in the Quran. Allah said that whoever kill a soul unjustly, unjustly, then Allah's curse be upon him. So in Islam, yes, we have that law. Do not kill as well. However, the killing that Allah is speaking about here, killing against your enemies, which you believe is okay, when it comes to Jesus, when he's going to come back. So I'm saying, no, before we go to this subject.
No. Let me get a word in. Why do the hadiths talk about torture and killing when Muhammad was sent as a mercy to mankind?
Yeah.
He's sent as a mercy to mankind.
Take
Agreed?
Yeah.
So why is the hadith talking about torturing people and killing people?
Okay, now.
If he's a mercy to mankind.
Can I answer now?
He wasn't a mercy to Kurtha.
Okay, can I
He
answer
wasn't
now?
a mercy to Kinana. He wasn't a mercy to the dancing girls. He wasn't a mercy to
Dancing
many
girls?
people. The dancing girls who criticised him and he had them killed.
Okay, now. Okay, have you
know,
finished?
One of the companions who came to him and said, if I go and kill this guy for you who criticised you, I have to lie. And what did Muhammad say? Yes, go ahead, you can lie.
Okay,
What the hell?
I'll let you speak.
I can lie in front of God?
Okay.
What?
Okay, can
Anyway, I've got to tell the truth.
No,
as I
no
see it.
problem. Yeah, it's good. Now, step by step, I'll let you speak, so don't cut
Okay,
me.
all right,
Because
go on. I'll
you
let you
got
talk,
in
I'll
that
let you
Bible, he lied. Jesus said, I don't know the hour. When he, as God, knows the hour, so he's lying. Clearly. So you God lied. Prophet Muhammad is not God.
Wait a minute. So you're saying Jesus lied?
Yeah, according to you,
Hold on a minute. Isn't Jesus
not, let
one
me
of
finish.
your beloved
Let me
prophets?
finish.
Isn't
You
Jesus
have to
one
let
of
me
your
finish.
beloved
Allow me to
prophets?
finish. No, for the sake of argument, according to your
You've
book,
got
I
to be
said.
careful, Shamsi, because
I said according
to
to
say
your
that
book.
Jesus lied,
I
that
said
is strong.
according to your book.
That is strong.
Okay.
You know?
Now let me finish my point. Now Prophet Muhammad sallallahu this guy Rob here, may Allah guide us and guide him. He's doing straw man arguments. Where he's saying Prophet Muhammad, he's just doing what? Tactic of the gun doubt. That's just step by step we do with it. Allah mentioned clearly in the Quran, those who never fight us because of our religion, to be good to them, be kind to them. How come this verse?
929.
It's not
Surah
look. It's not let me
929.
finish. You let me finish. But my
Jews and Christians fight them
let me finish.
until they accept. Contradicts with 2256. No compulsion.
He's not let me finish. If you're gonna speak to him, he's not let me finish.
ISIS.
But he's not let me finish.
ISIS.
Okay, ISIS. Okay, ISIS as I don't want to go to many points. That's last week that argument I had with one brother like that. When I want to deal with one point, he bring another point. I'm ready to destroy every point. I'm proud to be Muslim because Islam is the truth, and I'm proud to speak to you with every point to destroy it and dismantle it.
No, but we
allow
as
me to finish with the condition.
We
Allow me to
want to
finish.
bring you guys out
Okay.
of the hellfire.
Yeah, to another hellfire.
Because when you get to the gates,
He's
you're
not to
going to say,
hellfire.
wait a minute,
Yeah.
a warner,
Allah-
a
He's not gonna let me
warner, a
finish.
warner was sent to me
He's not
at
allowed me to
Speaker's
speak.
Corner.
Prophet
and I never
Muhammad,
listened.
look, I'm
I
going to
just
finish.
mocked him. I
Prophet
never
Muhammad
listened.
sallallahu never killed no one unjustly. Rather,
Well, there's plenty of
he's not let me
hadiths that
finish.
say
He's not let me
opposite.
finish.
Plenty of hadiths that say
He's not allowed me to
opposite.
finish.
That he killed and tortured many people.
Anywhere the viewers can see
and
that
he
many
was
of them.
supposed to be a mercy to mankind.
He's not. Can I speak now? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Shake
Thank
Google,
you.
shake
Thank you.
Google.
It's embarrassment. Google is not. Anyway, look. I'm saying the Christian, they have no leg to stand on. Because your God said kill babies and children. I will challenge you in front of everyone here. Bring me one verse or one hadith Allah said to Prophet Muhammad, go kill babies and children. Don't tell me about something else. My question to you, which everyone can understand, even a donkey. One verse, one hadith, where Allah or Prophet Muhammad said, go kill babies and children. Go slaughter them. When you come to your time.
Well, from memory, there's a young boy. I can't remember why he was killed.
Yeah, a black boy.
They killed him for some reason in the hadith.
Yeah, he's just making it up.
No,
he's making it up.
I read
He's
it
making
in
it up.
hadith.
Yeah, you read many things, to be honest. You just told us to take it from Google. How can I take you serious?
Look,
if you take information from Google.
Look, listen,
allow me to finish my point.
I
No,
appreciate
look, it's a time for Maghrib. I have to go.
Okay.
Remember, I'm fasting.
I appreciate
You have to go.
I've got to go because I don't like to be called liar. So.
Okay, I'm not.
right.
Okay. All right.
Take
You need
care
to
of
run,
yourself.
you need to run. That's right. Anyway, look, you need to run, that's right. Look, why the Christians, they have a problem with Surah Mumtahina. Surah Mumtahina is a clear verse. Allah said, as for those who never fight you because of your religion. Please. You just told him, let me finish, please. Allow me to finish, please. Allow me. After. Allah mentioned whoever. Why are they doing that?
I'm not talking.
Allah said whosoever. Allah mentioned whosoever, Christian, Jewish, atheist, Hindu, Sikh, if they never fight against you because of your religion or take you out from your houses, Allah said what? Be good to them. Be kind to them. Be generous to them. What Allah said after that, as for those who want to fight you because of your religion and they want to take you out from your houses, then fight them. Okay, that's a clear verse. It's just every country in the world, Britain, America, they have a right to defend themselves. But how come when it comes to Islam or the Muslims, no, it's forbidden? You see hypocrisy. You see, so this guy here, he came to me as a sincere person, asking questions, but when I put him in the big problems, that listen, you go to kill babies and children. Do you know why? In Samuel. Do you know the reason? Because something happened 500 years ago. Imagine I tell you go kill babies and children of the French. If you tell me why, Shamsi, I said, you know, French people 500 years ago, they did something. You're going to tell me, no, brother. They have nothing to do with that 500 years ago. Let alone they are children and babies. So how dare you speak out? You know, last week I said I'm not going to come down. But I should not let the people, Islamic haters, let against Islamic speakers corner. So I said, you know, let me come down to defend the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So all these verse and hadith, which he may come some hadith. Yes, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, those who try to harm him, try to kill him, he fought against them. As a mercy to mankind, yes, if you believe in him and follow his teaching, then you enter to paradise. Mankind, those who believe in him, not those who reject him, okay? So in Islam, I mentioned that too many times. I conclude with this because as everyone knows, I'm fasting today. Alhamdulillah. War in Islam, it was legislated out of necessity, extreme necessity. The proof of that, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was for 13 years in Mecca. His companions were killed. One of the first martyrs in Islam was a woman, Sumayya, yes? And they harmed him. And he was patient. Then he migrated from Mecca to Medina. Okay, you don't want me to stay with you? I'm going to leave. What they did, they went after him, tried to kill him. Every person with a sound intellect will say you have a right to defend yourself. But the Christians, when God said to kill babies and children, they have no problem with it. But they have a problem with someone who is defending himself. How can we deal with people like this? Do you know why? Because they are missionaries. They're not sincerely seeking the truth. So yes, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ mentioned the hadith clearly. Do not kill women and children. Clear a hadith alayhi salam. So I will advise anyone out there who is sincerely seeking the truth, do not listen to Fox News or DCCI or the other liars. Alhamdulillah, go to a website called IslamAgainstExtremism.com by a brother called Abu Iyad Amjad Rafiq. For the non-Muslims here, go and read it. We've been warning against ISIS for many years. Our scholars in the early 80s, they warned against Bin Laden when America was the best friend of Bin Laden. Because some English people here and some Americans, they're miskin, they're innocent people. They say Islam terrorism. No, we warned against terrorists long time ago. When your country was supporting Bin Laden, we warned against Bin Laden. In one of the scholars, Ben Baz, Saudi scholar, in the 90s, early 90s. And it's historically speaking, in the 90s, America was the best friends of Bin Laden and Taliban. So alhamdulillah, Even we have our stalls every weekend called CC Da'wah. We are out there calling people to Islam and explaining that Islam has nothing to do with extremism. Rather, there is many American historians and professors that they said ISIS killed more Muslims than anyone else. ISIS are the biggest enemies of Islam. Do you know who loves ISIS? Tommy Robinson. Tommy Robinson is a mufti. You know, is a mufti. A mufti is someone who gives verdicts to the people. Tommy Robinson is the best friend of ISIS. I will believe, without any doubt, Tommy Robinson will give him money and he will aid ISIS with the money just for ISIS to stand out there, to give Islam bad name. Literally. Likewise, the Islamic haters here. As I mentioned, I'm fasting. My mouth's getting dry. So I have to go. And may Allah bless you. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us aid to fast the month of Ramadan the way please Him. And thank you for listening. Take care of yourself. All right, take care, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Don't forget, Jesus is not only a messenger, he's your savior. Remember that.
Barakallah fik, sorry. Yeah, Jazakumullah khair. Naam, sorry, let me clarify something. When I said to him, Jesus is a liar, no, I don't believe that. I'm saying, according to the Bible, to the Christian, Jesus is God. But when he was asked about the hour, which God knows, he said, I don't know. So according to them, he's a liar. While Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he mentioned about the person who tried to harm him, his companion said, yes, this person, we advise him many times, but keep harming us, so you're allowed to go kill him. What? Because he's harming the Muslims. Like anyone, if someone tried to come harm the British people here, the government have a right to kill him or do whatever they want. But you know what I see? Hypocrisy. When the West do it, it's okay. But when the Muslims do it, it's not okay anymore. Why? Good is good regardless who's doing it. Evil is evil regardless who's doing it. That's our principle in Islam. Alhamdulillah. All right, take care, brother.
Come take over everything. From your melody.
Come, man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV. Listen.
Because they will not be able to overpower the attack. They will not be able to physically compete with the attack. I've met some of the women I train. Trust me, they will overpower any guy.
No, not any guy. Not a guy that also knows the same, the same martial art.
Okay, fair.
Not necessarily to power to weight.
We don't need to go far. Look at football. Football, men are vastly overpowered when it comes to football in comparison to women. Like if a man and women they were trained in the same way,